when the child was a child. It was the time for these questions. Why am I Gen Z, and why not you? Why am I here, and why not there? When did the vibe shift begin, and when does Chugi end? Is life under the sun not just a meme? Is what I like and share and subscribe not just an illusion of a world before the world? Given the facts of bruh and bruh moments, do bruh moments even exist? How can it be that I, who I am, didn't exist before I came to be, and that someday I, who I am, will no longer be who I am? When the millennial was a child, it choked on Lunchables and sugary cereal and different flavors of soda, and eats all of those now because the branding is better. When the millennial was a child, it awoke once in a strange bed, and now does so again and again. Many people then seemed beautiful, and now only a few do, by sheer luck and Facetune, y'all. It had visualized a clear image of paradise, and now can at most guess, but it's probably something to do with doggos and puppers. It could not conceive of nothingness, and shudders today at the thought. When the millennial was a child, it played with enthusiasm, and now has just as much excitement as then, but only when it comes to adulting. And as those millennials say, adulting's a bitch, y'all.
Bruh. W-Big.
Slay!
Hey!
Low-key potters.
Bruh.
Millennial. Oh, sorry. What?
Nothing. I'm so cold. It's so snowy. Is it snowy where everybody is in America, in North America?
Yeah. Yeah, it is. Yeah.
You can report that. You can.
Is
confirm
this a setup? Are you setting something up?
I'm setting up a wonderful conversation between three men.
I was actually saving the rant that I have about coming home to Montreal. I just got home to Montreal, and boy, are my arms tired. But actually, well, I guess I should say I flew. You fucked it up already. I hitchhiked, and my thumb is tired. But Montreal Airport, they recently condemned their parkade, which I know is a Canadian word because I said it to Alex once in Indy, and he got really confused.
Oh, yeah.
They literally shut down their main parking area. So there's 1,000 parking spots gone. So everyone's trying to take Ubers and cabs. So when you get off a plane, there's a 2-hour wait. And there's one place to park, which luckily we had a spot. So we got our car. But the shuttle from that place to the airport is 2 minutes on the way there. And then it's 20 minutes on the way back because it's all one-way streets. So you have to loop around. Finally get home. I'm I got to run and get dinner. They're clearing every street. We have to do street parking here. I'm just trying to make you guys paint a picture of what it's like to live in this beautiful city. It's all one-way streets everywhere. They're clearing all the snow in trucks right now. So every street has a truck slowly going beep, beep, beep as they plow and then put it in a truck. So I picked up dinner. I came back. I was trying to park. Every street's being cleared. I find the one that's not. And then that street has somebody parked, and it says medic on the back of the car, but it's an unofficial car. I think it might have been the Hasid community has their own medics, but I think they just get a personalized plate to show it, maybe. Mm-hmm. So they were blocking half of the one-way street, and then the other half, the garbage truck was picking up recycling. So I just sat there for 15 minutes. It's been a whirlwind, and it wouldn't be quite as bad, although it would still be quite bad if there wasn't snow being cleared right now. So is that interesting to anyone?
I like it.
I think that's a fascinating way to position that anecdote. Is that interesting to anyone?
I like it.
A really powerful question.
That could actually be the
tagline.
What do you think?
That's a really good tagline. Unfortunately, it's not quite good enough, and we're going to have to come up with a new one next time.
Oh, but I was thinking a lot, truthfully, because I'm just, I've had a long day. I'm not into bits right now, And I think it is so much easier for you guys, even though you have to drive so much further to the airport. You're like driving through a Linklater film, and you're just like listening to tunes.
The driving here is amazing. It's good.
It's
good. Fast. It's so much faster. The speed limits in Canada are horrendously slow. Talk about a nanny state.
And also how much over can you go in Indy? It's probably lawless. You can go as fast. It's like the Autobahn. When I was on the highway between Bloomington and Indianapolis, I thought that it reminded me of the Autobahn, even though I've never been on it.
It is. I mean, it's a highway. Yeah.
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 You go like 20. You go like 70, but it says 50 or something. Yeah, get a little
MPH?
fast.
God damn.
Yeah. Not kilometers.
Kilometers, yeah. Like actually, I don't really look at the sign anymore. But you can't speed here because everything, and also there's potholes everywhere. And I'm talking like potholes that are like, well, I don't really know. They're like 3 feet wide and like a foot deep.
Yeah, the city of Indianapolis has the worst roads.
Oh, really?
Ever.
Do they have a mob presence there or no?
No, they just have a completely dysfunctional municipal government, I guess, without the mob.
I think a lot of or actually maybe that's the highway. The highway is like owned by someone else that doesn't even live in the U.S. or something.
Oh, that's cool. That'd be cool.
Also, the city of Indianapolis doesn't plow their streets.
What do you mean?
They don't plow the streets,
so they just pile up.
It just somehow they just let people drive over it.
But you guys don't get
that much. It just fills all the potholes in.
Right, I know that is nice when they're filled in. I was just thinking
we get a blizzard every 10 years. We got our 10-year blizzard this year.
No, we had a blizzard last year. We had 2 blizzards last year in January. I built a giant.
But they weren't as bad.
Hey, Alex, we're not talking about Dairy Queen. Just kidding. I was.
Now you're making me hungry.
I was thinking.
I just left my car under the snow, and I just have been walking around. My car is still covered in a foot of snow.
Nice.
All week. Yeah, I haven't driven it all week.
It's really fun to walk in the snow. Like everything's quiet. There's no one out. Yeah.
If it only happens
really
every 10
enjoying
years. Yeah. When it happens every week, it's not the most fun to do.
I was thinking about that because we had this giant blizzard and then it's been 0 degrees for an entire week right after it. So it's just hanging around. And it's I'm this is what it would be like to live in this. And I've been enjoying my little fantasy tundra world.
but doesn't it half melt and everything gets all slimy and mucky and
it's been too cold yet. Yeah, it's been too cold.
Okay.
I feel it's I live in Montreal.
It's I'm achy from shoveling. I've been shoveling for 3 days straight.
Just don't shovel, just leave it.
Yeah, why are you shoveling?
Because I have reasons to shovel. Because I have a duty.
That's the name of your memoir, Reasons to Shovel. Get up every morning. Find your reason to shovel.
Yep. Sisyphean.
I was thinking...
I have a sense of honor and duty. It's not Sisyphean, it's Herculean.
Beautiful.
But you wouldn't get a ticket if you didn't shovel.
No, you wouldn't get a ticket.
Have you ever seen those memes where people are never be that guy, and it's someone who shoveled the steps of their apartment but only did their half of the steps?
That sounds right.
Yeah, I mean...
I haven't seen that specific one, but
it's kind of doing just sort of it's I don't know. I understand, but also maybe the neighbor didn't shovel all the way. Maybe they don't shovel often enough, and you're I mean, whatever happened to good old-fashioned pettiness is what I want to know. And that's
I got a neighbor that shovels on one side and then a neighbor that doesn't shovel on the other side. So,
no, I think it's petty to do stuff for your neighbor.
Mm-hmm.
Well, that's what I was thinking the other day with the drive, because we shoveled out only for my girlfriend Esther to get her car out, but we left the other side of the driveway. And I felt should I shovel it? Or is the lady going to be annoyed? And, is that, condescending?
Well, okay,
if I shovel it?
You guys live in the land of Venmo and other such easy bill splitting technologies. But I'm curious if you're out at I wish I could remember the name of a bar so I could feel like a local again.
Moe's?
Atlas.
If you're out at Moe's bar and Lenny buys you a round of beers, are you going to be stressed that you need to buy them? Like, do you receive what I'm trying to understand? And this was something that used to happen to me all the time when I was drinking. If somebody buys you a drink, have they begun a silent contract that requires you to definitely buy them one? Or could you just say thank you and go on with your life and not worry about it?
Thank you and go on with your life and not worry about it.
So my friend who was panicked about waiting for getting his drink back was an outlier in this regard.
I believe so. And you're speaking of a friend literally, not like asking for a friend.
No, I'm asking for myself because my friend would like buy me a drink and then kind of just like pace back and forth by the bar later on in the night. And
would they like drain it like instantly? Like,
like, or like
waiting.
He'd like remember last time and then he'd be like, I don't want to use the ATM because the fees are too high. Do you have cash? Or like he would just, it was like it became this like very stressful contract that I was brought into that I didn't sign up for. And it just made me think of maybe that's what doing things for your neighbors is like.
I can see that. I can see that definitely happening sometimes. Yeah.
What do you think about another thread I quickly want to pull on in this great municipal favor segment of the show is the concept of that someone owns the highways who doesn't live in America. And then I was thinking about adopting a highway.
Mm-hmm.
It's just an interesting mixed metaphor. Do you own it or do you adopt it? Or do people who adopt their kids own them?
Interesting.
So those are the three options. The options are: do you own it, or do you adopt it, or do people who adopt their kids own them?
I don't know. What do you think? What else could it be? Either own or adopt the highway.
Yeah, it's interesting. I feel like these
there's not like a
adopt
naturally
a highway
occurring highway.
initiatives.
There's not a highway that just exists in the wild. So you either own it or adopt it.
There is highways that
Yeah,
exist in the wild.
Maybe not a highway, but
Well, yeah, maybe not exactly. Not
Metaphorical highways,
Right.
like
you know how like in, or I don't know what, Miles.
you just go. You're on one. Let it rip.
I was saying like in the park where like there's like a natural pathway that occurs in the park that was
Yeah, that's
planned.
not a fucking highway. Come
Well,
on.
I was like, there's probably highways like that, like
No, I was gonna
where
say
people just drive wherever
where
they
like
want.
where the rings on the tree form a
Wait,
form a
no.
6-0.
Wait, there's a highway where people just drive, like people drive where they want, and it formed a highway.
Like in the park,
Where?
where people build a trail in the park on accident just by like, walking wherever they want.
And then a couple of lovers carved 60 mph into a tree, and that's the speed limit.
Yeah, or km.
Yeah,
What is it for kilometers?
that's right. You nailed it. Have some more confidence.
KMH. How come there's not a metric system for time?
K. Oh.
How did we as a civilization,
I don't know.
the grand human civilization, we all agreed? Well, no, there is a metric system for time.
Yeah,
I just realized.
What
It's
is
that
it, Army
24-hour clock. Yeah.
We call it army time.
Is it?
I know. Why do we call that's so like?
Because the army.
That sounds so stupid.
That's what a baby would say.
You guys,
yeah.
we haven't talked in so long. This has turned into like a observational comedy show.
Yeah, we're gulch potting millennial excellence.
Wait, so what do you call the time in Canada? You don't call it army time.
First of all, army time's not metric. I think metric means 100 in like.
It's spiritually metric.
Oh, the
it's
clock
spiritually
goes up to
metric.
100.
It's just different. It's just foreign to you.
Yeah.
I like the idea of a clock that goes up to 100.
Me too.
But
That would be kind of cool.
wait, what?
But also,
you
no one in
guys don't-
Canada uses metric for anything, and I know it's
Kilometers
well, that's the only one,
and Celsius.
and that's the only other one. I don't think Celsius is metric. It's just
Celsius is Celsius is definitely spiritually metric.
Actually, maybe it is because it's based
I
on
think it is.
100 degrees boiling point. And what's boiling for you? Like 49
212
or something? Oh my god, that's crazy.
Yeah, and it's 0 degrees, but that's 32 degrees below freezing. And then it was -5 the other day, and that was 36 degrees below freezing.
So what do you
37.
think? So what do you think between adopting and owning?
Uh-huh.
I didn't get a satisfactory answer from my brilliant question.
Here's what I think. I think adopting a highway is sort of, it's like definitely the more peaceful way to go.
Okay, so you can adopt a highway, you can own a highway, or you can...
Or they can naturally occur over time.
No, I guess that's an emergent fourth option. Or
there's like a
is adopting
Flintstone-style
child owning
speed trap that's like a pelican who's like giving out tickets.
Well, my problem with adopting a highway is that you're not like raising the highway as if it's your own highway.
It's true.
All you're doing is, I guess, like you, as a group, you go pick up litter. Like, I feel like it's always Boy Scout troops that are adopting highways.
I thought you were like starting sort of an edgy bit about whether or not adoption is real family.
No, of course not. You started that bit.
You started that. And then also you brought up the stork giving people tickets. Stork normally gives people babies.
In fact, I said pelican for that very reason, to move away from the...
Well, yeah, you did say pelican. Damn.
So what's happening, boys?
Well, let's see. I mean, it's snowing. You just got back from the airport, and then the car park was a nightmare. And
I did my airport rant.
Yeah.
Kind of turning into a bit of a rant show. Observational humor, rants.
Well, the rants aren't going to end with us on this episode.
Adopted highway.
Because on this episode, we're adopting the position of watching videos where Gen Z people talk about millennials.
When you decide to like take the high road instead of taking the low road, you should say, "I've decided to adopt the highway."
Wow.
That's the way
so
you're saying
good.
You seem so accusatory.
Like
it seemed like you really
I guess
had
it's because I just meant that
you really had some advice for me.
No, it's more that I rarely make that choice in life. But that's why it was a compliment.
I think that's such an excellent idiom. That's like amazing.
It's our first millennial excellent idiom.
That's going to be our first weekly recurring segment. Well, now that we've been yapping for so long, we're about to put a pin in GenZuary. Mm-hmm. It's the final episode of GenZuary. And so we've decided to take kind of a meta approach. And the topic of this episode is things Gen Z people say about millennials. So what are... I guess before we watch videos... So that's what it's going to say on
the art? Things that Gen Z people say about millennials.
I usually defer to you about how to title the episodes.
Are we working on the pod tomorrow with the strike? We're going to have to make art, put it out. I think so. This is a labor of love.
I think I'm on strike. Yeah, I think you're going to have to do the art tomorrow.
I'm on strike too.
I think I like the idea of the long title, because I think what I've named the episode in here and what I saw in some of these video titles, I don't think we can name it that, the C word. I think that's too heavy of a term.
Yeah,
it's too loaded.
I don't want to use that. Yeah.
Wait, what is?
Well, I do
it?
like it. Cringe would be the.
We already had to deal with the cringe at Christmas time, and we don't want him coming back anytime soon. Sorry, Miles, you were doing this wonderful segue.
I'm sorry.
Wait, Alex, why are you sorry?
I don't know. I was just saying the same thing as Josiah.
Thanks, Alex.
Yeah.
Appreciate you. Oh, that's
Well,
another thing I
actually-
wanted to quickly say is when you know how people say like if a Canadian says sorry, maybe you don't know this. There's like a meme that's like when a Canadian says sorry, they mean they're not sorry, and when they say like oh, so I don't know, like some shit like that. Like when they say one thing, they mean something else. And I've noticed that Americans especially love to say appreciate you. And I was curious if you guys think there's any tinge of passive aggression to that or anything. Or are they just saying I appreciate you and they mean it?
No, I think saying appreciate it is sincere. I don't think it's
Appreciate
it's
it, but
passive.
I'm saying-
Appreciate it is different than appreciate you.
Yeah, saying appreciate you. Like I've noticed at my new job, which is not Americans, but it's adopting American idioms, I think. People say appreciate you.
It's
I
like
think that
it's
that's a stiff. I think it's sincere, but it's a little stiff.
It's more. It's like I feel like I've heard it more common recently. People say it instead of "thank you." Like I've heard that in more recent years.
It's
like,
funny
I
that
don't remember hearing it like 10 years ago, but I hear it all the time now.
It does read as stiff, which is funny because it's like the words are so like intimate. I appreciate you, but
I think it's nice.
But for some reason, it does read as a little. And I guess the other thing I should confess, since we're, so deep into the episode now, is that I also saw it while I was reading someone's phone through the seat on the plane. And I just feel guilty about it, but I can't help it. I didn't have a screen, and the text was so big, and I read way too much
so
of
it was
this
an
guy's
old
life.
person.
It wasn't. In fact, I need to type something to you both about who this was. But it was like I saw a lot. I saw him write in his journal. It was intense.
I can't I cannot even imagine who this person is that you have to be.
That's
Oh, okay.
yeah. But I knew way too much about him because. But is that unethical to do? Do you think to read someone if they're displaying it through the crack between the seats on a plane?
Yeah, I think it's unethical, but I don't think it's immoral.
Okay, that's good enough.
You read an entire journal entry the guy wrote?
Well, that might be immoral.
What am I? He started it by saying to himself.
That's wonderful.
Dude, I don't think what you wrote to us is gonna protect his privacy.
Yeah, you might want to cut that out.
All right, Caleb.
Keep it in, Caleb.
Whatever.
But I will say, reading that,
it made me
reading
actually
someone's journal over their shoulder as they're writing it is not as invasive as reading someone's journal as you traditionally imagine it.
It made me actually feel a lot of love for him. I felt like I did appreciate him in a deep way.
It's cool. You're watching it in real time.
Yeah.
Like, he might return to that, years from now and be like, I remember that. Like, writing that on a plane. Like, that was a good time in my life. And he doesn't even know that you remember it, too.
Oh, God.
So is real time like metric system?
That's great.
And you're living on borrowed time.
Well, speaking of time, it's
I'm a
time
little
to.
tempted to make this a conceptual episode where you're not allowed to start it, but
I kind of feel good about that. Let's just Gulch Pod this episode.
So army time.
How much have we talked so much? Or how much
much
have
have
we
we
talked?
talked so much? We've talked so much a lot over the years, honestly, truthfully.
We're like half an hour in, right?
No.
Can you
20
read army
minutes.
time on like a regular clock, or does it have to be digital?
Miles definitely wants to go to bed. Miles's phone is about to say notifications turned off, like any minute here.
Oh yeah. My it's gonna
2 minutes from now.
We have 45 minutes until my phone does a lullaby.
Does it actually?
I actually already have. I have my red light turned on.
Are you in bed?
I am.
How's that going?
It's good. I'm how do I put this? I'm like How do you describe the way I'm laying? I'm laying in a way that's not.
Wait,
I'm not
is someone
gonna
in
fall
bed
asleep
with
the
you
way
right
I'm
now?
laying.
Did you
No.
just ask someone
No,
else?
no. I was. Why
It
would?
definitely
Why
sounded
would?
like you turned your head to the side and
Yeah, you
spoke to the person laying next to you in the bed.
No, but I like the idea that at any point that the three of us are speaking to each other, we could actually be speaking to a fourth party.
Yeah, I don't
The
like
listener.
that. I don't like thinking about that people listen to podcasts. Not just because it makes me self-conscious, but because it makes me think they're lame. Like, you're a podcast person? Really?
I love listening to podcasts. I listen to this podcast. I'm offended as a listener that you guys said that.
Thank you for speaking up.
You notice
Thank you
he
for
said that-
speaking truth to power.
He said you
As a
guys
listener.
said that. So, Miles, you, unfortunately, anything I say, you're stuck with.
Oh yeah, definitely.
Miles, you endorsed me reading that guy's journal over his shoulder.
I didn't endorse you. I did excuse you.
I'm trying to paint less of a easily identifiable picture. So I'm going to pretend it was a different guy at first that I was looking at. But what drew me in was he spent like 45 minutes editing the same 2 seconds of a reel of himself talking into a little microphone. And then a different guy in the same seat switched to the journaling. But at first I was just like trying to understand the editing of a reel because I've never seen that happen before.
Yeah. If and then what kind of activities were you doing on your phone that the person behind you was monitoring?
Well, I didn't
do you
have
think?
Wi-Fi, and I think
Okay.
I'm having an issue with reading because I keep starting like 700-page autofiction books instead of just like reading a normal book, and it's really hard to pay attention to.
So they were watching you like try to read, and then lean forward and peek in between the
I
seats.
wasn't leaning. I wasn't leaning.
I'm imagining you leaning forward and peering between the seats.
On the flight home, I was watching a guy play a word game, and I kept guessing the words before him, and I almost shouted them out. Sarah at one point did. Sarah was like, "Oh, it should say bait," and I was like, "Shh, keep it down." You guys don't do that? Watch other people's screens?
I mean, it's on a plane, like you might. Yeah, of course sure.
I like to see what
Watch somebody else's movie.
I watched someone else's movie.
Watching
like
someone
front
else's
to
movie
back.
is awesome.
The guy like fell asleep, and I was just locked in.
That's your qualifier. Like, don't worry, he wasn't watching it.
No, I just like he picked such a he was curating such an amazing experience for me, and he missed out on it.
What
He
movie
missed
was
out.
Yeah,
It
what
was
movie?
like some dumbass movie about these like medieval like primitive Vikings that had to fight an alien.
Whoa,
Oh, that sounds tight.
that's crazy. They had like a B movie channel on the. Also, you guys have so many airlines in America.
Yeah, you just have Air Canada.
Alaska.
There's a couple others, and I'm not going to name
Yeah.
which one. I'm realizing how much I need to distance myself from this anecdote, but it's probably too late, isn't it, Caleb?
I like Delta.
Really? I thought people hate Delta.
I like Delta. I think they're the best.
Really?
I like them all.
Yeah.
You like all? Yeah. Doesn't it seem like they all have? Everyone hates all of them.
Yeah. Yeah. That's the thing. It's like
But you also like to perform that you are never annoyed by anything, Miles.
Yeah, I really
I don't
dislike,
perform that. I inhabit that.
You're never annoyed.
No, of course I'm annoyed.
You
But
have
just-
us both here. No one else is here. Tell each of us the most annoying thing we've done to you lately.
Let me think. No, I don't want to do that. I don't feel like doing that. Why would I dwell on that?
There is something. Oh, see,
Yeah,
there's
there is
something right there.
We're waiting.
It's right there under the surface. You fall asleep?
No, I'm just I just have a certain look on my face.
You want to describe it for us?
I have like a stiff upper lip, and I'm kind of like looking at the. How do you what's the green bar? What's this like visual indicator of my audio level? I'm just watching that go up and down. What are you sipping on?
Don't change the subject.
Rizzlerberry hop water.
Rizzlerberry.
Hop water is really good.
I love hop water.
It's that specific, the like hop WTR brand with the L-theanine. So
wait,
careful.
The what now?
L-theanine.
I don't know. We don't even hop water doesn't exist in Canada. I have to.
Then
buy
how
it.
do you know you love it?
Because I've bought many cases of it when I used to drive
Yeah.
across the border before y'all elected fascism into the. No, I don't know.
Yeah, what's the deal with that? Are you allowed to come to the U.S.?
We are, but it's just like scarier, and they do keep track of how many times we go. So we're not doing our every 2 weeks drive to Burlington and fill the trunk with hop water and Waterloo.
But you don't know
You're
what
only allowed to
L-theanine
go a
is?
certain.
Elle Fanning, the actress. Is that what you said? I'm not joking.
No.
L-theanine, it's like a compound like a whatever the fuck.
It's an amino acid
amino
and
acid.
green tea that's relaxing.
Yeah.
No, I don't know that because I don't. Is that like nootropics?
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't.
Or
know.
adaptogen. What's the difference between a nootropic and an adaptogen?
Are they just like fake drugs, kind of?
They're real. They're just really subtle drugs that suck.
Oh, that's cool.
I think it's good. I
like
love
it.
L-theanine. I take
No, I love
L-theanine
it.
and
Just in
magnesium
comparison to drugs.
before bed
It
and
really
in the morning.
sounds like you're saying Elle Fanning with just a slight mispronunciation. You're like, I saw sentimental value. I loved Elle Fanning.
Well, it sounds like you just said, I saw cinnamon value.
I did. I found a shrimp tail in sentimental value. You said stiff upper lip earlier. And I
Yeah.
realized. Wait, is that an AC/DC song?
Oh yeah.
I know it as a turn of
yeah.
phrase, but I actually can't picture what it looks like. Is it like Mick Jagger pursed lip?
Yep.
Yeah, I guess so. Oh, our friend the Chode researched his high school yearbooks on archive.org and sent them to our group chat yesterday. And he sent a really funny picture of Alex where he's wearing the like same shirt as that like school photo we used to promote the podcast, but like 2 years later.
Yeah, I wore that shirt in each photo. Each
That was
yearbook
your school photo
Oh,
shirt.
every year? Was it a running gag?
Yeah, that's very millennial of me. I had this great idea.
Well, no,
for
because
this-
you were in high school, so you were Gen Z.
Oh yeah, so it was very. I had this gag that I was planning, over 4 years to have the same shirt on in each one.
That's
And
great.
I did it, but I don't know. I don't think it turned out very funny. Like no one noticed, but I guess Miles just noticed though.
I used to do gags for my school photo too. I dressed up like a little nerd with nerd glasses from the dollar store and like side parted hair.
Dude, we just unlocked a millennial topic.
I don't think this is exclusively a millennial phenomenon, personally.
Yeah. Wait, Miles, did you do it?
No.
That's because you're more of a zillennial.
So
You're like-
Alex, you're saying all millennials did
you
gag.
You can't do that, Miles. Of
You're-
all the
you-
people who can't do that, you can't say that calling something millennial means that all millennials are doing it.
Not all millennials.
Not all millennials.
Maybe that's what your tagline should be. But no, like I think that something about like kind of like thinking that you're making fun of some sort of tradition or something.
Right.
Maybe.
I also
I
don't think
don't-
that's millennial. If anything, it feels like a 1970s thing to do.
Yeah,
Oh, okay.
I don't feel like
It's just
that's
a high
a
school thing.
generational lock. Yeah,
but
I think it's just a high school thing.
do wonder if Gen Z is not doing that because, like Miles, they're rule followers.
I doubt it. I bet there's a funny Gen Z guy who did something funny.
Or
there's
girl.
Or girl. Or non-binary individual who
Or a trans person.
Yeah,
yeah, I think we covered that
we did.
already by boy, girl, or non-binary.
Oh, okay.
Getting lost in that is quite millennial, I think.
Yes.
Who's lost? I'm found.
You're
All right,
on
so
one. Miles,
so
you're
check it
on
out.
one because you're in bed and you're up past your bedtime.
I know.
Check it out. What?
I was thinking that fuck, I lost my train of thought.
All right. Let's just wait for him to remember.
Okay, no, what I was going to say was, like,
Okay.
I think that, yeah, definitely, there probably are Zoomers making fun of the yearbook, but do they even have a yearbook?
Oh,
It's probably a website or something. And also, you can't even fucking make fun of shit anymore. Like, you
because
can't,
print
like,
is dead.
you can't even make fun of anything. But, like, if you tried to, like, troll your...
No,
I don't know.
I think you're kind of. I think that
You
like.
can't...
I think a lot of what they're doing is like, to them, it's just really funny to say a reference to something. So they would just put, I don't want to say 6'7". Maybe they would put something else that I Show Speed said or someone else said in their video yearbook, but they wouldn't come up with their own funny joke.
Yeah, because
I
people our age didn't quote movies as a substitute for humor.
I knew that was coming, and I knew where it was going to come from, and I agree. But I think back then there was more loud voices who were trying to do their own little jokes that I'm not seeing. Maybe because I'm not hanging out with enough high schoolers.
Yeah, you're only hanging out with the unfunny high schoolers.
I mean, that is true, honestly. Don't get me started.
How's everybody's physical ailments?
What physical ailments do you guys have?
Thanks. That's
Yeah.
actually I
Was
wanted
that what
to.
you were leading into?
Yes. I noticed for the past 5 or so years, anytime it gets cold, my toes become achy.
Ooh.
And I looked it up, and apparently it
means
this
you have
affliction
empathy.
is called chilblains.
Chilblains?
Mm-hmm. Chilblains, actually.
Chilblains.
Yep. Chilblains.
Is it like... that sounds like a good sign
Sounds like expensive jeans.
Chilblains is a condition that causes inflamed, swollen patches and blistering in the hands and feet. It's caused by exposure to damp air that's cold but not freezing. I don't agree with that. I think it's the freezing. Well, symptoms of chilblains include small itchy areas on your skin, often on your feet and hands, swelling, pain, or stinging.
It's kind of like you're
Here are
saying
the risk factors.
cool beans.
Wearing clothing and shoes that are tight or expose skin to the cold. Living in cold, humid areas. Being a young woman. This condition is most common in females between the ages of 15 and 30.
Okay, I have quite a few questions, follow-up questions. First of all, is it the word chill on its own and then blains?
It's spelled Chilblains.
Okay. Is this one of those situations where your symptoms match one of many symptoms that include like pregnancy and stuff, or did you find an exact match to multiple symptoms?
It's if you do some Google image searching for toes, what's happening, and mine aren't as severe as a lot of these images, but it's matching up. It's matching up.
Wow.
So what are the risks? Like, what's...
And the rewards.
There's no risk.
What about the rewards?
The rewards are mildly interesting topic of conversation.
Is chilblains how it's pronounced, or is that your pronunciation of it? Is it?
Well, that's a whole nother bag of worms. But I mean, you look at the word and you tell me how you pronounce it.
I really
Chilblains?
appreciate the crop that this medical institution did on this Chilblains photo and how they removed the background. It's really nice circular image.
I know it
could
looks
be
like
Chiblain.
Shablon.
that image looks like it could be like on Facebook where people have the circle where it's like for the like they, you know what I mean? Like everyone has a little banner on their Facebook photo.
Oh yeah, totally.
It's cropped exactly like that.
But for this photo, it's like I know you have chilblains, but that doesn't excuse those. Like, if I don't really take good care of my toenails. I'm just going to come out and say it because I know there's going to be pushback for what I'm about to say. I think if you're taking the chilblains photo, fix your nails. It takes 2 minutes. Get the clippers out and fix them.
Yeah.
Well, that's what you would say if you didn't have chilblains and you don't know how painful it could possibly be.
In the actual hardened nail.
The whole toe is in pain. Look at the inflammation. Look
Let's
at the
see. Where you, are we
itchiness.
looking at the same photo here?
In Discord.
Oh, okay. Yes.
Keep up.
Sorry.
Just joking.
So what I'm saying is, do you think that this was taken by the individual or by maybe it was taken by a nurse?
I think it was
They
taken
didn't
by a
have time
nurse
to
as well,
prep.
But then they still
or a podiatrist.
But then they still took the time to remove the background, or they they pulled out the green screen to take this photo. I don't know.
I
Well,
think
it takes
a
the
nurse
village.
took the
Like
photo,
first, yes,
and then someone
they
made
sent it to
PNG
a
out
graphic
of it.
designer. I agree.
I want you to scroll through this site. Actually, this is Melbourne Podiatrists and Orthotics.com.au. Melbourne. There's some cool feet crossing a crosswalk, a little bit of an Abbey Road vibe on the.
Whoa, dude! The scroll effect.
The scroll effect is crazy
whoa.
with those feet. It's like that's like. I think this person became a podiatrist for ulterior motives, actually, based on this photo. And then you scroll down, and there's a stock image of a girl. Like they put some effort into this, but they still. I don't know. I think this photo would have been better if they didn't remove the background. It would and didn't have a nice circular crop.
Yeah, it looks really odd on this screen, where the whole background is white of the whole website. It's just kind of suspended there.
Miles, you don't have diabetes or Raynaud's disease, do you?
Nope.
Phew.
You don't have a Chilibian ulcer,
You could.
or
You might have to travel to Melbourne, actually.
You called me a Chilbian?
chilblain. I like the word chilblain, just the singular.
It's cool. Miles, you could fly to Melbourne and get a paraffin wax foot bath treatment from these folks.
That sounds lovely.
Melbourne
That sounds absolutely
Podiatrists
lovely.
and Orthotics. Let's see what the reviews are like.
Can we make that the title of this episode?
Absolutely. If you put it in the art. And
Okay.
I think, is it too far to include the photo? Is that going to be triggering to some who might be recovering
know.
foot fetishists?
I don't know.
I
wonder
already
if
know the
children-
answer, but do you think it's funny to look at wiki feet?
Do I think it's funny?
Yeah. I'm asking because I know the answer is no.
Yeah. That doesn't fall into my realm of into my funny spectrum.
What is in
think-
your funny spectrum? Also, this clinic has 4.9 with 123. People love them so much. So I think you should go. I think you
Okay.
should leave.
Okay.
Not yet. No. Don't.
Oh, okay.
Oh, well, one person gave
What?
3 stars and said, disappointing to have not received a response to my online inquiry submitted last month pertaining to health insurance and a potential booking for treatment.
Well, follow up.
Yeah, and they replied, emails these days are not always a 100% reliable form of communication due to, I don't know. What's funny to you? Oh my God, some of these foot pics I got to close out.
So maybe the healthy foot picture is not a foot fetish, but maybe just a picture of what a healthy foot without chilblains might look like, something to shoot for.
Right. It's kind of a before and after. I mean, the scroll effect is insane.
Yeah, it definitely has that sort of like old school downloading a image slowly kind of vibe from the top.
Like this. Are you singing? Did someone just start singing?
It did sound, Alex was singing, yeah.
That was you, I think, because Alex was talking.
It was not me.
It
was Alex. Yeah.
Wow, how did we get here?
I really liked how you said, "How's everyone's ailments doing?" And I'm not accustomed to miles like Alex's, so I didn't realize that was your way of fishing for someone to ask you about your toes.
No, it was not me fishing to ask. I just thought we would all take turns talking about ailments.
Okay.
And I had one on deck.
Yeah, I don't know if I have any right now. I'm just like really tired. I can't really sleep in hotel rooms. I find it hard to sleep.
You should take L-theanine before bed.
Well, I'm a married man.
Yeah, L-theanine and chilblain.
Yeah, that's a new celeb couple. I mean, I think I am, like, I know that it doesn't really get much laughs with you. Many things, but to pivot to talking about Drain Gang, but I do feel like chilblain could be in Drain Gang. So I'm just going to say it. I'm just going to say my truth that I do think that. Okay. Knowing that I'm going to get that response. Just to...
What's, maybe like in Fake Mink's crew of friends, maybe.
Yeah. Yeah, Alex just punched up your joke significantly.
Yeah. Well, it wasn't really a joke. It was like just trying to, keep the conversation going. So.
Well, I'm sorry that you have this ailment, Miles.
Thank you.
Yeah, that's what
it's
you
actually
wanted,
not
right?
that big of.
That's what
no,
you
I don't
wanted.
want sorry. I want.
Hey, appreciate you.
I wanted to hear what you guys were dealing with. I wanted to learn about new ailments.
I'm just tired, and I have noticed that lately when I travel to different cities in the winter, I get like. This is kind of gross. Sorry, I get really crusty, like Ren and Stimpy style boogers.
Yes, that's what
boogers.
We're here to talk about.
It's like it becomes like they're like hard and crusty, but also wet in the back.
Yeah,
and they're so fun to collect, but I have to do it out of view of my wife because she'll say to me, "Do you want a Kleenex?" And I feel like such a child when she does that. So I try to do it in private, but it feels
I do that
good.
too, but I'm hiding when I eat it. I don't want my girlfriend to see me eat it.
Come on.
How's your nose, Alex?
Keeping your nose
Great.
clean?
Good.
Yeah, I had a really bad nosebleed a few months ago, but other than that, I'm doing pretty well.
Right. I remember that.
Yeah, I had like an uncontrollable nosebleed.
Do you want to talk about it?
I thought you said uncontrollable nosebleed.
Let's just say it was pretty gross.
Let's control these unks.
Sometimes
Let's get these
people
unks under control.
Sometimes people do have what you're saying suggests that a sub sandwich suggests that there could be a dom sandwich, but I was going to say that when you said that, it made me think that there could be a controllable nosebleed that you could turn off and on, which is kind of cool.
That would be like
that would be
a really bad superpower.
That's Reddit to say.
Yeah,
I could there could be some good uses for that.
Like what?
Like,
Get out of class.
get attention, get out of class. Yeah.
Oh, right.
Yeah.
Yeah, I forgot about those things.
Maybe if
You
you're
forgot about getting attention?
I did. It's not really a concern of mine. It's not something
Getting
I
out of
seek
jail?
out.
Is that what you said, Alex?
Well, if you were like in solitary confinement or something, or if you're just bleeding a lot and the whole place is covered with blood, like could probably leave your cell or something. I've seen that on
What is
TV or something.
something I don't understand, and I've never understood, and maybe I don't need to understand, but why did it become funny to say miscellaneous unks shooting poison? I saw that it was from a concert, but what does that mean? Like,
I've never heard that before.
they said, I think it was Janet. You know what I'm talking about, right, Miles?
Yeah.
Janet
I know.
Jackson concert. They're like, oh, my
Yeah.
favorite part is when miscellaneous unks were shot full of poison, and then it's like shows this guy that looks like that one Tim and Eric ventriloquist guy.
Is it just like a 40 to 50 feral hogs type?
I think
thing?
so, but it's like a real video of part of her show.
Yeah.
Is these guys would come on stage and like writhe around in pain, I guess.
No, it's like, Alex, I watched it at your house like in 2021 or something. Like, I think Kaylor knew about it. But it's like Janet Jackson would bring fans on stage and strap a man into
Yes.
some kind of BDSM device and then act sexual with the guy and
Not just act.
be sexual, and the
Perform
guy would be like
sex.
tortured and like screaming, like it just shooting poison.
Screaming.
But wait,
I think it is
Oh,
a
okay.
shame that shit became a meme, because I actually do think the phrase miscellaneous unks shooting poison is like good.
I think
That's good
miscellaneous
to me.
unks is a good phrase, but I still don't understand. Like, they were told to pretend that it was an improv exercise.
No,
like,
I think they're like actually they're fanning out. Like, I think like
they're L-fanning out.
yeah, they're L-theanine. They're really chill. They're chill Blaine.
From what I understand, I think it's like it looked like they were strapped to something that maybe looked like an execution. It looked like maybe you'd be strapped to a table like that if you were getting a lethal injection, but instead,
Or if you're getting
Janet
stretched out.
Jackson is grinding on you, and
Yeah.
you're nutting
But so
in
the
your
poison
pants.
is just implied because of the apparatus, or
No, the
at
poison
some point
is
they
like-
mentioned there is there's poison now.
No, the poison's just like they're just like going nuts. They're just shooting poison. I don't like a
that-
Pokemon or something.
They're
Oh,
shooting
you
their
interpreted that they're
poison from
that
their
they're
nuts.
releasing poison.
No, I think it's just like they're just emitting They're like emitting a noxious fluid from their excitement.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah,
I
but it's
thought-
metaphorical.
I thought it was supposed to be that they're being shot full of poison. That there's an IV shooting.
Oh, you
them
think
with
it's like
poison.
heroin? Like they're shooting up poison?
Yeah, that's
That's
always
what
what
no,
I thought it was.
no.
Wait, so say it again.
Like my favorite part of Janet Jackson concert was when Melissa shit, dude.
Miscellaneous.
Miscellaneous onk shoot poison. Like she made miscellaneous onk shoot poison.
I see. So it means
shooting
she made
poison
these
means-
random guys come in their pants.
Yeah.
Oh,
Okay.
shooting poison means cum?
Not literally. I think that's the other thing about that phrase is that it's like a meaningless phrase that is evocative. Like I've never heard someone say I'm about to shoot poison or something.
I don't
or
think
like,
it's a meaningless
Nope.
phrase.
Yeah, it's not
evocative,
meaningless, but
it
it's
clearly means that they're coming in their pants.
yes,
If
but
you
it's an
see the video.
uncoined. Like that was the first time most people have encountered someone using the phrase shooting poison to
I think
mean
miscellaneous-
approximate an orgasm.
So it was an idiom created from a comment.
Yeah, I found the tweet, if that matters.
We watched an idiom emerge in real time.
But I genuinely, that went right over my head, and I thought it was just popular because miscellaneous unks is itself such a
That's good
a
too.
vibing
Yeah.
phrase.
Yeah.
But I'm not even joking that I always assumed, because I also don't watch videos with the sound on almost ever, and I hate when people send me videos. To be honest, it's such a commitment to me. I have to drop everything I have to book a room in the office and plug it in so I can get the sound on. So I just assumed that this video involved her saying, "I'm now gonna shoot you with poison," and connect an IV to them.
I just thought it was like some sort of thing where someone was talking about doing heroin. So I was
That part during Janet's show when she would make miscellaneous unks shoot poison on stage.
The tweet is also like, it has 107,000 likes. I guess it's...
That's not that much.
I think I've had more.
In the grand scheme of things. But yeah, I mean, it is funny. Like, the way the guys are freaking out is funny.
It is funny, for sure. And now that you've explained it to me, and I think that is something I would really like to know, and I feel like you've half answered before, but how do you know so much slang? And we even had to edit something out on one of these episodes because you knew so much slang, and you're like, actually, I don't want to admit that I know that. How do you...
I don't know.
Don't say I don't know. We have time to get into this.
I think, like, for you... How do you know so much slang is like asking, like, why are you bald?
I didn't say that.
I didn't
Don't play that
accuse
card.
you of saying... No, it's not. It's
don't
like...
do identity politics.
It's like saying, why are you 5'10"? Why were you born in Indiana? Like, I don't know. I just know it.
That's not true. Do you watch
There is
streamers?
a truth to it. No.
Do you watch?
Yeah, Miles has always had his finger on the pulse of culture.
I know, and I'm starting to wonder if he reads some kind of digest every week or something, breaking it down.
No, he's always been tapped in.
But
I click on the comments. That's what, like...
Okay, that's...
Like, yeah, I think I click on comments and notice how people talk.
I don't like when people say, don't read the comments. I guess that's an old thing to say. Now all of life is just the comments.
Yeah, I don't even look
The
at
comments.
You don't even watch the videos. I know you're reading the comments.
Yeah, I'm reading the comments to try to figure out what happens in the video. I'm reading the grok context. What do you guys think of iwaspoisoned.com? I think it's all fake and annoying.
I don't know what that is.
People are always like, "Oh, this is the most epic one I've seen," and then it's just like here's the one that's going viral today, where it's like someone saying they ate 4 pounds of crab at multiple restaurants, and their body wouldn't tolerate that amount of crab. It's like it's written to be.
Yeah,
shared.
I think there was a time where it was a website with sincere participation. But yeah, I think now people fake stuff to put on there.
Yeah.
So that's exactly what I think about that.
What it gave it go one level deeper, also including "Am I the asshole?" etc. What do you think about people faking stuff that doesn't have a twist or a joke or a subversion, just faking that it happened to them? I guess the shrimp in the Cinnamon Toast Crunch.
I think get your bag. I guess I think I think there's a truth to it. If it feels, I don't know. That's
am I the asshole?
Interesting question.
Am I the asshole? My husband. I can't even think of a fake one, but you know when they're like, "Oh, I was dating my husband's sister, and then I dated him." I don't know, like something that I can't think of one. Do you know what I'm trying to say? I'm like,
I think
falling
like
apart.
Yeah, you know what actually is more annoying than that is when people tell the truth in a self-aggrandizing way on Reddit, and that, like if people are just doing little fictional exercises, I think that's fine. Like, I don't care.
I guess it's more like I get annoyed by the people who are sharing it as if it's real because I wish they...
Oh, yeah. I think, like, people should refine their...
You should just assume everything's fake and everyone's out to get you.
Yeah, it's annoying that people try to get clout from sharing something that is fake. I don't think it's annoying that people write a fake thing, but I think it's annoying that people fall for it.
I like to write a fake thing that has a little wink to my friends in it. so that I can share it with them and we can have a little laugh in our little club. But I can't see why I would. I guess I would do that on Reddit, but I would still make sure to include a little tell, the clues.
Yeah, well, like if you were writing a fake story right now, how would you let me and Alex know that it was fake?
I would say something about Chilblain or Al Fanning. Yeah, see, Alex just shared I was poisoned.
Yeah, I was looking at this I Was Poisoned website that you sent
me. And you thought that one looked pretty good.
Yeah, I thought this one. See? Yeah. There's these moldy chicken wings that they got at Walmart in Louisiana. And they look like kind of better than... They look delicious to me. I don't know, what do you think? They look
Can you not
like
see
rock.
the mold?
No, I'm saying the mold looks like some kind of special seasoning.
You don't mean that they look good to eat, but they just aesthetically look nice.
Yeah, like it looks intentional and like maybe even tasty.
Yeah, it actually does kind of look like a naturally forming rock that you would take a photo. You could reverse the context and be like, this rock formation making me hungry, though.
Yeah, you could lie, like in the way that you were saying, you could lie about this picture and get attention from it by saying that it was a rock you found.
Yeah, I'll do that right now.
They should have what if there was a website that was iwasn'tpoisoned.com where people could brag about the disgusting stuff they ate.
Oh,
and they're fine.
Be disgusting? Or just a food
there was
journal?
A website.
It has to be disgusting.
There's got to be many websites that just show like really disgusting foods that people make. I feel like there
no, but
like
it's like
really
it should be.
one.
I know. I think there is, but I think it should be like
so it's like
iwasn'tpoisoned.com. Yeah, it's like, oh, I went to Wendy's and
like that idea.
It was kind of a hard patty, but I ate it anyway, and I'm fine. Or yeah, like I left my Taco Bell on the counter for a couple days, but I ate it and I'm fine.
I think that we would really then need to enforce some sort of truth testing. Is that what you would call it? Truth testing?
Lie detector.
Yeah.
Test?
Do lie detector tests work?
I don't think so. You don't hear much about them anymore.
Well, actually, last week,
a good.
Elle Fanning did for Vogue, I think, or one of those. You know how every magazine is just like doing their own hot ones now? She was on one of those things where she was on a lie detector test, and she was talking about how this is so related to everything. This ties it all together. Elle Fanning was doing a lie detector test, specifically talking about how she thinks Jack Black is so hot. And the question is whether or not she would leave her partner if she could be with Jack Black. And they said that she lied a little bit when she said she wouldn't.
Yeah, and then how do you lie a little bit? Like how are we supposed to
oh, it spiked
evaluate?
A little bit. Yeah, exactly.
Oh, okay.
But yeah, that's true. I mean, aren't we all lying a little bit?
We all are lying a little bit.
I mean, you're literally lying down.
I know. I know. I was going to go there. You beat me to it.
Sorry. I know. I think we have different paces, and that's why we're trying to find our footing here.
Dakota Fanning fell off. Elle Fanning really lapped her.
Are they siblings?
Dakota was the OG.
Yeah, the OG. Did you just ask if they're siblings?
Yes.
What, you didn't know?
Hold on, let me look this up.
Fact check. Well, I think without the context of the show, I'm kind of flopping here.
What? I think
What's
this is
my lie?
you crushed it. This is our best episode yet.
No, I'm
is
saying what I
great.
just sent you guys.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, that is
Siblings,
a tweet.
Dakota Fanning.
That is a tweet. Yeah, this tweet doesn't make any sense out of context, Josiah.
I think it does.
Oh, whoa.
I was looking at rocks.
Yeah.
Alex, what'd you say? Oh, whoa.
See well, no, I was
just
looking
found
at
out they're
the post that I was looking at the post that Josiah made of the rock, and yeah, I shouldn't consult anyone on tweets. I think
I was just sharing my
not a
post
great
with
tweeter.
here because Alex, you're my number one fan on Twitter, and I'm your number one fan.
Thank you. Yes, I think you are.
And Miles is pretending he's not going on there, but then he obviously is.
Oh,
Yeah,
are you taking some time off from?
You know,
Well, I
he's
still
just
go on
pretending.
it. I'm just trying not to. I don't know. It's just not fun anymore. It finally became not fun for me.
That's
because-
how I felt like a year
because
ago.
you stopped posting, is why.
Well,
Yeah.
it's
It's not
and
fun.
the postings the posts I'm reading are getting worse too.
I only read my notifications, so maybe you just gotta get good, and then it'll be
Okay.
fine.
Oh, I was going to say this a few minutes ago. Here's something that annoys me. Are you ready?
Oh, can't wait. What about one of us?
No. Well,
You
just
got to
in
do
general.
each of us.
Yeah, you still
No.
have to do that by the
No,
end
I
of
don't.
rep,
No, I don't.
or else
There
you're
you
gonna have
go.
a bad sleep.
I was waiting for you to say that.
Say what?
You were to say no. No, I don't. I don't want to do it. You were thinking so hard, holding your tongue.
No, I was trying to think
right
of
answer
like a
is
good
no, I
example.
Oh, okay.
So what annoys you?
When
Ice.
people say skill issue.
"Oh yeah, that's annoying."
Okay.
But those kind of annoying
Glad
things
I got that off my
did
chest.
have a place. They had a place for a second, I think.
I don't know.
Don't you think? Probably
Yeah.
for like a week, it felt good to say skill issue. And
Oh, yeah.
vast.
Maybe.
What do you think? How good do you think it feels to be the kind of person who sincerely says ball knower about stuff?
Oh,
Well, to sincerely say it about basketball,
Basketball?
specifically, I think it's amazing. Like
Do
when
you say
someone
Oh,
someone
Miles
knows
says it.
like a random role player. What? I don't say ball knower. I
No,
don't
but
say
you
that.
you wouldn't say ball knower. You'd say
Wait.
like something like that.
Wait, I'm trying to understand. You're saying it feels good to say it about someone playing basketball. They know the game.
No,
of
you
ball.
don't. No,
You say it about
no.
another fan,
You say it about a fan. Yeah,
so it has no metaphor.
but you wouldn't say ball. It's like
You'd say
okay, I
no
will.
ball. He knows ball.
Saying someone knows ball feels less bad than calling someone a ball knower.
Yeah.
But what about like, I saw a thing today that was Elijah Wood listing his Letterboxd top 4, and they were like E.T. and The Godfather, and
Skill
like,
issue.
and someone said, I didn't know Homeboy knew ball like this or something.
So
Yeah,
that's facetious.
That was kind of gross to me. No, it was
Why-
sincere. It was sincerious.
I feel like why is it that people like movies are probably the least cultural relevance
Yeah,
ever, but on the internet it's like the most popular thing. Why is that?
Because we're looking into the past.
What?
Because we don't have like good movies now.
No, but
Like, all
people
this
are
stuff
still
used to be a
obsessed
nerd.
with
people are obsessed
No.
with new movies.
Oh,
Yeah.
people are obsessed with new. I thought you were talking about like
Well, Letterboxd also. I do
Letterboxd
think
things.
that it's. I think that like maybe like 15 years ago when I would learn that someone else liked hardcore music, I got really excited that someone else also knew about this thing, and then I quickly realized that like everyone on Earth knew it. And maybe during COVID, people discovered like Francis Ford Coppola or Marty Scorsese, and now they think that like if someone else knows it, they're like, "Oh my god, you know about that?" And it's exciting. Is that anything?
I think that probably makes sense. That like if people are only watching Marvel movies for like a decade, and then if you discover that there's like other shit.
But like the
Because-
ones that people say ball knower about more recently, Oba, Weapons,
Oba.
and what's the other one? Eddington, Those are-
Begonia.
Begonia. Those are all like basically Marvel movies, I think. I'm not saying that in a bad way. I just think they basically are Marvel movies.
I think Weapons, yeah, even though I liked it a lot.
Yeah, I kind of liked most of those ones I listed.
Yeah.
I think for the Oscars next year, instead of like doing Best Picture, Best Actor, they should do like Best Needle Drop, Most Memeable Moment, Best Letterbox Review,
Most ball known.
Most Ball Known, Best Stunt
Peak.
Cast.
There should be an award just called Peak.
Yeah, Most Peak. Yeah.
What is most peak? Just best?
People say
that just means best?
There's a GIF of, I think, Martin Scorsese that has the word peak on it, I think. Or no, that just says cinema, maybe. Calling things cinema.
Pure cinema.
Pure cinema.
How are we doing on time? I feel like we're crushing. I feel like this episode's crushing, and we should end on a high note.
Yeah, sure. Do you want to talk about the topic of the week?
Yeah, should we watch those videos?
We can watch one.
Yeah,
Let's watch one.
Let's watch one so we can. Well, I already forget what the
Wait,
episode's
are we
called.
just avoiding? Are we just avoiding having these kids make us feel
They'll
bad?
typically have facial
No,
hair,
I don't.
They grin on their
No.
face with a t-shirt that's either ironic or
Me
has
neither.
some joke on it. In fact, this look, for lack of a better term,
Why do we always find
is
people with the
almost
most insane
universal across
accents?
millennial men. But why
Because-
is that? Why is this
Yeah,
look
I don't
so
have a good
popular?
answer
I
for
think it
that.
comes down to
He's
one main
describing that
concept,
all millennial
which
men
is
have the same
insincerity.
look.
Millennials,
And
for
every
whatever
single guy
reason,
has looked
seem to be
completely
allergic
different.
to the idea of sincerity.
Did
You
you
can see
notice
this
that?
in movies and get better term is almost
There's
universal
mullet,
across millennial men.
ponytail,
But why is that? Why is this look
Beard
so
and normal
I
hair.
think it comes down to one main concept, which is insincerity.
Also, the guy with the
Bald.
mullet looks like a
Whatever
zoomer.
reason, seem to be
He does.
allergic to the idea of sincerity. You can see this in movies and games where the characters that they write all have like these kind of snarky quips where they're not really taking things seriously.
Is it insincere
and
to be
everything has to have,
snarky?
like a little one-liner or a
No,
zing at the
what
end.
he's talking about insincere doesn't make any sense.
Wherever we go. I'm sorry, but that's seriously? In your heart? That's the most cornball thing I've ever heard you say, Pax. Wherever we go. Really?
Isn't it kind of fun to do that though? To be like,
A
seriously?
lot of the slop that comes out of Hollywood,
It's kind of like what
AAA
we do, I
gaming
guess.
studios
Mostly
and so
me.
on, has this theme of insincerity.
I'm trying to
Like, they
understand
can't
what
help
he's trying to
but
say,
write
what he's saying.
characters to be insincere.
He's saying
But
being
it goes beyond
sarcastic
that. I
is
think it
a
even
millennial
extends
trait.
into how
Well, the
millennials
video is called "Why Do
represent
Millennials Look Like This?"
Now,
and I
to be
don't really
fair,
understand
Gen Z,
what.
There's plenty of things to complain about with them, but I think with millennials,
So that Gen Z
their
guy just
insincerity
stole
is
that
quite
millennial's
unique.
hat?
Because if you see boomers,
Yeah, and look,
boomers
those old
present
people are
themselves,
dancing.
they kind of play it straight. You know those ridiculous boomer T-shirts you see, where it's like some skeleton or Grim Reaper holding
That's not a
shotgun?
boomer
Like,
T-shirt.
they sincerely believe this.
I've
is
only
cool.
seen-
Like, they're not faking it. And then
Also,
you have
that kind of
Lindsay,
is
the
sincerely
broccoli
cool,
haircut, which is
that
they're
shirt.
most known for. They're playing that straight too. Like, they sincerely think that is cool. But it's with millennials that they don't really commit to anything. And to give an example, facial hair. Millennial men often have facial hair. It's kind of weird to see a millennial man that is clean shaven. But
You
the
can't
thing
even
is,
grow
it's not
facial
because
hair,
they love
homeboy.
the idea of a beard.
This
that
little guy.
They think it's so cool to have like this masculine
Oh,
feature to your face.
love
In
him.
fact, if you say something like men should look more masculine, they would like bristle at it. They don't genuinely appreciate
Who's
the look
that?
of a beard.
This
that
guy.
Chris
some
Pine.
obviously do. They
Yeah.
kind of grow their beard ironically.
This video is
They
about
don't
how
put their
everyone
heart into their
looks
facial hair,
the
is
same
what I'm
and
saying.
every
And then
single
you have
person
their
is different.
clothes. Like, they love the idea of a ironic t-shirt, like the boomer t-shirts. They might wear one, but ironically, like to poke fun of
Ironically.
walking joke like
Wait,
that. Or
Gen
they'll
Z
just
are
straight
not
up
wearing
have
things
some vintage
ironically?
tee that has some
I was gonna
silly
say,
joke
I've
or
only seen Gen
innuendo
Z
or
people wear
something
the
like that. But they won't
make
purposely
way
try
for
to
me
present
'cause I'm
themselves
a
in way that
fisherman
they
who
think is
likes
cool. The only reason
fucking-
why
Oh
I
yeah,
think
yeah,
that
and also
Whatever the fuck.
I would argue
is
how
because
every
they're
Gen
definitely
Z
afraid
loves
of being made fun of.
Harley
It's
Davidson
like they are like hyper
vintage
social and,
shirts.
like, definitely
They're not
afraid
riding
of
Harley
someone making
Davidsons.
fun
They're
of
still
them for
liking it with
whatever
some
reason.
ironic
They really
distance,
don't
even though
want
they're
to
too
commit
dumb to
something
realize it.
to the point where someone could say that they're cringe. They kind of want to always be half in, half out.
I think this guy's like entire worldview and like experience of life is just watching YouTube.
It's not because they
Yeah.
love the idea.
Yeah,
of
like
being some
the examples he's using are
working-class
other
guy.
people
Like,
talking
that's
at a
not
camera.
what they really
Like,
appreciate.
Yeah.
just
They
other
kind of have that
vloggers.
haircut.
This is what happens when you watch the
Like,
videos
the
with sound on.
ironic
You
thing
get
is,
sucked
like,
into this
in the
world.
80s, if you had like a mullet, you were kind of like an edgy dude.
Oh,
Like, you
his,
had some edge
You
to
didn't have a-
If you're in the 80s and you see some white
His,
dude with a mullet, you know
YouTube
that there's a bit of substance
avatar.
to this guy. He's probably
Larry
mature.
Bird isn't
He's going to
an
be making
edgy
politically
dude.
incorrect
Or
jokes.
who is
You know,
this-
these
who
are
is
the
that
guys
guy?
that wouldn't be
Fucking-
able to get
He
the
has, like,
corporate
a
job.
Chad,
And now you see a guy with a mullet walking around today,
Wojak
all of their talking
as
points
his
are going to overlap
picture.
with what a corporate HR department would say.
He
Like,
said if
they're
you
not
had a
going to
mullet
say
in the 80s,
anything
you're an
that's going
edgy
to
dude.
blow your
And then he showed a
Some of
picture
the
of
least
Larry
edgiest
Bird.
people on
With-
That's the
earth.
dumbest
They've
thing.
got
It's
some
that was the
guy
default
wearing
haircut in the 80s.
one of these ironic t-shirts and ask,
Like, this
"What
guy's
is your
just
most
so dumb."
controversial take? What's an opinion you hold
This has
that is the most outspoken?
250,000
I guarantee
views.
you, what they are going to say is something that you.
Oh, watch this, guys.
I want to hear what
All right,
Zoomers.
Christina, are you ready? I was born ready, Nick. Let's go, man. All right,
What's this?
Falling Girl demo, take 7. Hey, and Nick, turn the volume up on this one. Get your act together. Here's You've Got the Touch.
This is really scary.
You've got the touch. You got the power.
Is this? I'm putting on my context hat. My context shirt. Is this your lullaby?
Yeah, I think it's just someone's art that I found trying to do research.
It's really cool, actually.
Yeah, I'm like kind of hypnotized.
The Falling Girl. Falling. X.com/falling DJ. The Falling Girl.
I love the new Wes Watson.
A liberal techno DJ and video artist from Beverly Hills. Cool. Thanks for sharing.
Do you think we millennials fail Gen Zers?
It's a hot topic, and both sides are looking for somebody to blame. So come
Gotta hear
join
both
us as
sides.
we break this thing down.
And we learn something from both generations. And remember, if you got YouTube,
I don't know if you
Instagram,
saw,
or
since you're
Spotify,
not
take us
on
everywhere we
Twitter,
go. And don't forget
but
to
we,
like, subscribe, comment,
I
and
posted
email.
that
Cause when everybody's
someone reached
spreading
out to
fake
us
news,
to let us know
fake
what
content, if
trending
you want
words
the
we're
real,
trending with.
You coming to
And it's
Lucia.
millennial,
And if you're having problems with
millennials,
watching the original
and
video,
excellence.
click on our trailer. We have added the link
So
in
that's
the
good.
description box. If you had feedback or any questions,
pretty
email
good.
us at theloonyshow@gmail.com. That is
What was that?
For Ravenclaws.
Oh, I remember
So if
this
you're a
guy.
Hufflepuff, feel free to click off. Take it up with my buddy Eminem if you're offended by that.
He's doing.
Didn't we
the,
watch
like, a
this one at
Stranger
Christmas time?
Things.
Right now.
Oh yeah,
Welcome
I
back
think
to
we
One
did.
Chunky Knot. Today we are going to talk about something
No, this
that
is-
I have not covered in ever. Actually, millennials. I have collected a few
Ooh.
artifacts that should be
Yeah, 'cause he-
that like 2000
he, like, hates on,
TV show
humor
that a lot of them tend to
millennials,
use to
but
communicate
behind
with
him he has a
online
framed
is
picture of
really hard
James
to
Dean
watch.
beside
this
his
video is
TV.
just gonna end when I can't stand it anymore. If you're a millennial watching this, I still love you.
What
Let's get
generation
right
is
into the
James
content.
Dean?
I'm just gonna try not to cringe, and you should try too. So let's go.
Do Gen Z
Okay, this is
people
the
just like
millennial
they've
national
never?
anthem.
That explains it. They've never heard of. Can I turn this down and like drop some bars for
Yeah.
a second?
Yeah.
I think that millennials pivoted to liking things ironically because we were so obsessed with like, first of all, learning about cool shit and knowing about cool shit, and then we got bored of that and became, some of us at least. Whereas Gen Z just think that the end result was being ironic, and so that's why it seems like they're hearing of things for the first time because they're not like they never spent time on Soulseek, like going deep. So they're like, oh, I can't believe no one likes James Dean and Marilyn Monroe and the Beatles.
You just rhymed emoji.
I don't know. I honestly think there's just like the more I do this show, I guess, like the less I think there's actual meaningful generational divides, and it's like the more you attempt to categorize it, it's like there's just no.
No, I think you're right, but at the same time,
like it's just like there's
annoying.
annoying types of people in every generation, and there's they're like different flavors, but like
but how I just for some reason can't fathom putting a picture of James Dean in your living room.
Yeah, but like a whack person of any generation would do that. Like this is just like a really like self-obsessed like 20-year-old kid who thinks James Dean is cool. Like I don't
James
know.
Dean is
like
pretty cool.
Yeah, to be honest,
Indiana.
I don't really watch his stuff. Oh, he's
I'm about
from
to go
Indiana.
take the picture down from my
Yeah, he's from Indiana.
from my wall.
Yeah. Well, I don't really want to. Okay, let's just watch this one.
Yeah, I didn't want to like miss out on any of your good ones.
My name's Carl.
Actually, I don't know. I don't know what's good.
Generation Z seem to
Let's watch this one.
Welcome back after a very very
Good, it's 14
long
minutes.
time. ನಾನು vlog start ಮಾಡ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದೀನಿ. ನನ್ನ vlogs
This is called Gen Z laughing emoji colleagues.
ಇವತ್ತಿಂದ 2026 ಆಲ್ಮೋಸ್ಟ್ 1 year ಆಯಿತು ನಾನು ವ್ಲಾಗ್ನ ಸ್ಟಾಪ್ ಮಾಡಿ. ಫ್ಯೂ ರೀಸನ್ಸ್ ಮತ್ತೆ ಮಾಡಬೇಕಂತ ಅಂದ್ಕೊಂಡಿದ್ದೀನಿ. ಐ ಡೋಂಟ್ ನೋ, ಕನ್ಸಿಸ್ಟೆನ್ಸಿ ಇಸ್ ವೆರಿ ವೆರಿ ಇಂಪಾರ್ಟೆಂಟ್ ಏನೇ ಮಾಡಬೇಕಾದ್ರೂ. ಬಟ್ ಅವಾಗ ಲಾಸ್ಟ್ ಇಯರ್ ಇದ್ದಿದ್ದಷ್ಟು ಟೈಮ್ ಕೂಡ ನನಗೆ ಇವಾಗ ಇಲ್ಲ. ಐ ಡೋಂಟ್ ನೋ ಹೆಂಗೆ ಮಾಡ್ತೀನಿ ಅಂತ. ಆಫೀಸಲ್ಲಿ ಜಾಸ್ತಿ ಕ್ಯಾಪ್ಚರ್ ಮಾಡೋಕ್ಕಾಗಲ್ಲ ನನಗೆ. ಸ್ಟಿಲ್ ಐ ಮ್ಯಾನೇಜ್ ಅಂತ ಅಂದ್ಕೊಂಡಿದ್ದೀನಿ.
So the topic of the week, just as we close it out here,
very happy new year ಎಲ್ಲರಿಗೂ.
Do you think it's Reddit?
2026 ನೀವು ಅನ್ಕೊಂಡಿರೋದು ಎಲ್ಲ ಆಗಲಿ. And think 2020.
The topic of the week is not Reddit.
Well, oh, okay.
Oh, do you?
Well, I don't know. Let's close with this. A
Okay.
real thing.
Okay.
What have we learned during GenZuary? I think you already shared it, that you don't believe in generations anymore.
I learned how much I missed Alex, being on a podcast with Alex. I learned chicken jockey.
Uh-huh.
I learned what else?
Chicken jockey almost reminds me of this rock formation that I saw earlier. That looks like chicken.
Because it's a chicken rocky.
Or maybe not what did you learn, but what's your conclusion? You know, I don't know about GenZuary. Or Alex, what did you think of your time?
I like hanging out with you guys and taking deep dives into culture, and yeah, I learned a lot. I think like
you watched an entire documentary about Minecraft.
Honestly, I did learn a lot about Minecraft. It was like over 2 hours long, and it was on YouTube. And it basically
was it like a professional documentary or
no. It was, and it was.
Would have loved to hear about it.
I can tell you a little bit about it right now. One sentence. It started 2 sentences. It started with explaining how the game began, and then it described every single drop week by week from that point to the present.
Guess what? You said and then, so that was still one sentence, so you got one more sentence.
Oh.
That was a sentence. Well, folks.
Well, what'd you learn?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, what'd you learn?
Or what's your key takeaway and your action items for next week?
I still think that when I see Gen Z people, I get I start seeing red when I see their videos and the things they say. But I also start seeing red when it's anyone doing a video, and I do hate watching videos. I would much rather read someone's journal entry through the seats on a plane. So that's what I've learned.